Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AHMAD Aalim HIKAM bin Muhammad RADZUAN. Metric number D20212099148. Today I want to talk about malicious code through email. The definition of malicious code refers to any code, script, or software designed to harm a computer system, network, or users. For example, include virus, worms, Trojan horses, and backdoors. And then exploit system vulnerabilities to carry out unauthorized and often destructive activities such as data theft, system corruption, and operational interference. For example, include time bombs, rootkits, and anti-debugging methods often hidden to bypass traditional security measures. For the explanation, malicious code is a major cybersecurity risk targeting systems and networks to exploit weakness. Its ability to operate stealthily make it challenging for conventional antivirus solution to detect and mitigate. Secondly, the harmful effects of malicious code. Firstly, through email attachment and links. Cyber criminals use phishing emails with infected attachment or links, disguised and legitimate. Secondly, by clicking this can lead to malware installation, data theft, or widespread network infection. And then countermeasure such as train employees to identify phishing attempts and verify email authenticity. Secondly, website infections such as hackers insert malicious scripts into trusted website. Secondly, users become victims of automatic malware download, drive-by download. Lastly, countermeasure. It means implement web filtering tools and educate users about risk of unknown sites. For the explanation, the effects of malicious code are diverse and far-reaching, targeting users through common vectors like emails, websites, and removable media. Awareness and preventive measures are critical. And then the ways how to preventing malicious code attacks is regular vulnerability assessment, such as conduct frequent assessment to identify and address system weaknesses. Secondly, update software and applications to fix known vulnerabilities. Secondly, do email filtering solution, such as deploy advanced email filters to block phishing attempts and malicious attachment. Secondly, train staff to recognize suspicious emails and avoid interacting with unknown links. Thirdly, encryption. Encryption must be protect sensitive data by encoding it in a format accessible only with decryption keys. Secondly, ensure secure data storage and transmission to mitigate risk of unauthorized access. And then do email filtering solution such as multi-layered security, such as combined firewalls, antivirus program, intrusion detection system, and anti-malware solution, and then regularly update and configure these tools to handle emerging threats. For the explanation, preventing of malicious code attacks relies on a multi-pronged approach, including proactive system checks, staff training, and robust security solution. Layered defense provide comprehensive protection. That's all from me about my first slide. For my second slide, I want to talk about introduction to intellectual property. Why intellectual property it matters? It's because it safeguards the unique features, ideas, and functionality of your software. Secondly, it ensures legal ownership and protection from unauthorized use. Thirdly, facilitates commercialization and licensing opportunities. The key of organization is my IPO, Intellectual Property Corporation of Malaysia. It means the primary agency for IP registration in Malaysia. Step 1 is recognizing IP types of your software. Types of IP protection. Firstly, the copyright. It protects the source code and associated documentation. Secondly, patent. It covers unique inventions or functionalities. Thirdly, trademark. Trademark protects branding elements like logos or names. It's optional for software. The key focus. The key focus is copyright is the most common protection for software in Malaysia. You must understanding the appropriate IP type ensures your software is properly protected based on its features and intended use. The step 2 is accessing my IPO resources. Firstly, website. Make sure the website is my IPO official website. And then the guidelines provide such as detailed instruction for all IP categories. Secondly, downloadable from forms and online application services. Fourthly, navigation. It focuses on the copyright section for software registration. It means familiarize yourself with the My IPO website to access essential resources and simplify the registration process. And then step 3. Firstly, preparing required documents. The documents needed such as source code. It means the human readable programming language blueprint. Secondly, documentation such as includes user emails, technician specification, and installation guides. Thirdly, proof of creation. It means records establishing your authorship and ownership. And the tips is ensure all the documents are accurate and up to date to avoid delays. Its methods to proper preparation of document streamlines the registration process and minimizes the risk of rejection. And then the step 4. The step 4 is you must submitting an online application steps. Firstly, you can create an account on the My IPO website and then log in and navigate to the copyright section, and then you fill out the application form with such as program title, authors details, and then description of features and creation date, and then upload required files such as source code and documentation, and lastly pay the application fee, and online payment are available. And My Apple user friendly online portal simplifies the registration process, enabling tracking and management of your application. And then step 5, review and approval. You must review process such as verification of originality to ensure no infringement. Secondly, clarifications request if errors or missing details are found. And then outcome. It means approval leads to the issuance of a copyright certificate valid for the author's lifetime plus 15 years. This step ensures your software's IP is officially recognized and protected under Malaysian law. And the last step is step 6, post-registration actions to protect and maintain your IP. Firstly, monitor the market for potential infringements. Secondly, renew patents or trademarks as needed. Lastly, license or commercialize your software to generate revenue. You must post-registration activities are vital to enforce your rights, maintain protection, and monetize your software effectively. For the conclusion, why you must register your IP? Because it's legal safeguards for your innovations, exclusive rights to copy, distribute, and modify your software, and then extends credibility and commercial potential. If you want any help, call to action, visit My iPo's website, and secure your software's future today. By completing the registration process, you strengthen your position as a creator and ensure your software remains protected and profitable. For my third slide, I want to talk about privacy and surveillance. The definition of surveillance involves careful observation, tracking, or oversight of individuals, organizations, or activities. It conducts for purposes like information gathering, crime prevention, and security and complaints. It's carried out by individuals, groups, or governments using tools like cameras, software, and tracking devices. Surveillance is a double-edged sword, offering benefits like enhanced security while raising concerns about privacy and ethical implication. And then the types of surveillance. Firstly, physical monitoring. It observes individuals or location directly. For example, tools like patrol cars, binoculars, and simple cameras. And examples: monitoring public spaces, securing high-profile individuals. Secondly, electronic monitoring, such as utilize advanced devices like GPS trackers, CCTV, and microphones. For the application, such as crime detection, workplace monitoring, and law enforcement. The different types of surveillance cater to specific needs but also vary in ethical implication and privacy concerns. Thirdly, cyber monitoring. It focuses on online activities such as browsing, social media interactions, and emails. For the tools, it intrusion detection systems, log analysis, and network monitoring software. The different types of surveillance cater to specific needs but also vary in ethical implication and privacy concerns. The examples of surveillance. Firstly, security cameras. It installed in public and private spaces to deter crime and enhance safety. Secondly, capture visual data for real-time monitoring or later analysis. Secondly, social media monitoring, such as governments and organizations track platforms like Facebook and Twitter. For the applications, public opinion, detect threats, and monitor brand perception. Surveillance technologies are pervasive and serve various purposes, from crime prevention to market analysis. And then the employee monitoring. The definition is tracking employee computer activity to ensure productivity and security. The method is monitoring websites visited and application usage, and then tracking time spent on tasks using timers or software. For example, tools like Terramine provide insights to employee performance and detect potential security risks. While employee monitoring can enhance productivity and protect assets, it must balance transparency and privacy. And then the government surveillance, such as NSA surveillance USA. It must data collection through programs like upstream collection and taps into global communication for phone calls, emails, and internet data. For the social media monitoring in China, it tracks online and mobile communication to control information flow and detect dissent. The government surveillance is often justified by national security needs but raises debates about privacy and civil liberties. And then the ethical issues in surveillance. For privacy, its constant monitoring can violate personal space and confidentiality, and leads to a loss of independence and mistrust. For the assent, it ensures individuals, especially vulnerable groups, understand and willingly consent to surveillance and upholds dignity and autonomy. The surveillance ethics require balancing security needs with respect for personal rights and freedoms. And then the steps to prevent public or government surveillance. Firstly, enhance cybersecurity, such as regularly update devices and use strong passwords, and enable two-factor authentication. Secondly, use encrypted communication, such as tools like Signal and WhatsApp protect messages from interception. Thirdly, minimize the digital footprint. It means limit personal information sharing on social media. Lastly, utilize VPNs. It means mask internet traffic to reduce tracking. The proactive measures and privacy-focused tools can help mitigate surveillance risks and safeguard personal information. For the conclusion, balancing surveillance and privacy. Surveillance plays a vital role in security and compliance. Secondly, ethical consideration and privacy protections are crucial. Thirdly, individuals can adopt measures to minimize surveillance risk. And then call to action for stay informed and advocate for balanced surveillance practices and respect privacy rights. It means achieving a balance between security and privacy requires awareness, technology, and advocacy. For my fourth slide, I want to talk about computer reliability. The importance of computer system reliability for the key reasons to ensure consistent and performance and dependability. Secondly, critical for both individual and organizational operations. Secondly, prevents downtime and disruption, leading to increased productivity, enhanced user satisfaction, avoidance of financial losses and reputational harm. For the industry's impact, healthcare, banking, and transportation. It means precision and consistency are vital, and failures can pose serious risk to public safety. The reliable systems are foundational for smooth operations in critical and everyday application, achieved through strong design, through testing, and routine maintenance. By the case study Direct 25 incident, and what happened in late 1980s, software bugs caused radiation overdose. At least 6 incidents led to fatalities or severe disabilities. It caused race condition errors in software programming, lack of adequate safety mechanism. The key takeaways is importance of rigorous software testing, and need for fail-safe designs in safety-critical systems. The T-REC-25 serves a cautionary example of how unreliable software can have life-threatening consequences, emphasizing the need for stringent validation and safety measures. For the mobile reliability comparison, then versus now. For the hardware reliability between Nokia and BlackBerry, for the durable, long-lasting hardware, for example, robust physical keyboards, superior battery life and resistance to physical damage. For the modern smartphones like Android and iOS, its stylish designs but prone to screen brittleness and battery wear. And improvements include water resistance and durable materials. For the software reliability, the older system like BlackBerry OS and Nokia Symbian, it's reliable but limited functionality and lack expensive app ecosystem. For the modern systems, Android and iOS offer rich features and regular updates. For the challenges, the fragmentation in Android and occasional iOS bugs. While modern smartphones provide advanced capabilities, they introduce complexity and reliability challenges not seen in the era of Nokia and BlackBerry. For the conclusion, balancing reliability and advancement. The key insights: the reliability is essential for user trust and operational success. Learning from the past failures like T-REC-25 prevents future risks, and striking a balance between innovation and dependability is key, especially in consumer technology. And the call to action: invest in rigorous testing, robust designs, and user-focused development to enhance reliability across systems. And the progress in technology must prioritize reliability to meet user expectations and maintain safety and efficiency in critical applications. For my last slide, I want to talk about professional ethics. For the software engineers, professional ethics in creating the MySejahtera app. The objective is ensure that the MySejahtera app is developed responsibly to serve societal needs. 4 key principles: public, client and employer, product and judgment. For the outcome, building trust, reliability and ethical integrity in technology development. By adhering the professional ethics is critical for ensuring that technological advancements align with societal values and public trust. For the principle 1, public, the key duties is prioritize health and safety during app development and ensure accurate data collection and reliable COVID-19 tracking, and create an intuitive and user-friendly interface. Secondly, maintaining trust. It means transparency about data usage through clear policies and communication, and incorporate user feedback to enhance functionality and reliability. The public trust is strengthened when developers demonstrate transparency and responsiveness, fostering a positive relationship with the community. Secondly, Principle 2, Client and Employer. The responsibilities means deliver a high quality app that meets functional and security standards and fulfill contractual obligations within the given timeline and budget. For the transparent communication, address potential risks such as scalability challenges, and maintain integrity to align client goals with ethical principles. The collaboration and transparency with clients ensure that the app's success while upholding moral and professional standards. The Principle 3, Product. The key action is conduct rigorous testing to identify and resolve errors, and then guarantee app stability across diverse conditions. For the ethical responsibility, it focuses on scalability to support millions of users and implement robust security measures to prevent misuse. The producing a dependable and secure product reinforces public trust and professional excellence. The Principle 4, Judgment. Firstly, balance decision, such as weigh data security against user accessibility, and strive for practical and ethical solution. For the ethical challenges, refuse to compromise on user privacy or legal standards, and consult ethical guidelines and seek peer or supervisor input when facing dilemmas. Sound judgment ensures that critical decisions align with societal norms, professional standards, and the goal of creating a reliable application. For the conclusion, the key insight. Professional ethics underpin trust, reliability, and societal alignment in technology. By prioritizing public welfare, meeting client expectations, maintaining product quality, and exercising good judgment, engineers ensure ethical development, and for the impact, enhance public confidence and aligns technological solution with societal values. The ethical practices in software engineering demonstrate the profound role of moral decision making in creating impactful and trustworthy application.